Hey YouTube. Well, as you can see, I'm safely back at home. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. Basically, I was, just getting back in the swing of life. Wasn't expecting that whole thing with Iran attacking Israel. I hadn't been following the news on that, so I had no idea about this embassy thing and that Iran would actually respond. So, um, I don't know what to tell you guys, like what to expect, what, what's going to happen next. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Let's not jump the gun, but I think it's safe to say that things aren't going to de-escalate there. I do expect a response from the Americans and Israel, and I do expect Iran to respond to that. So I would think that in all likelihood, this is war with Iran. So we've got war in Ukraine with Russia and Europe, and war with Iran and the Middle East. And I don't know, guys. People talk about, there's politics involved, and that, Israeli engineered this to, I think it was to break ties with Iran's allies so that they didn't side with Iran. But I can't see the Muslims turning against their brothers, so I don't think that'll happen the way that Israel has planned. Israel is powerful, but I don't know that they can hold back the whole Middle East, So another big factor could be, all the nations surrounding Israel. You've got Turkey, where do they stand? You've got Egypt, where do they stand? Jordan, well, we pretty much know they stand with Iran, I'm pretty sure. And Syria, well, they're the same. I don't know about the Arab Emirates or the United Arab, whatever they call themselves, and Dubai and all that. I think they're too allied with the West to turn against the West. But I don't know. So who really knows? Like Saudi Arabia, who knows where they stand? We could pretty much be safe to say that Afghanistan and Pakistan would side with Iran. It is a big mess, and I don't know what it means for everyone. I don't know what it means. Should we be worried? I don't know, guys. It's the same as always. Just live your lives until we're told otherwise. There's nothing else you can do. We're all powerless in our own positions to really change anything. So, in the end, just remember, we're all just people on both sides of the world, on all spectrums. Most of the Iranians probably aren't, they're not bad people, but, when you think about everything that's happened over the years, they're not going to be our friends. But, yeah, so I know what to say. It's complicated, but that's what makes it even more messy. Sometimes when something's simple, it's easy to sort out, but it's got to a point now where I can't see any of this de-escalating. And if it doesn't de-escalate, it'll only lead into open war with every country that has a side. And I think even Sweden will have to pick a side, Mr. Neutral. So that's where things lie and what things are, and I don't know what the devastation will be across the world and what any of it means. I would say now's the time to pray to God. That's what I would say. The time to pray to God is now, because there's nothing else you can do. You can't do anything else. So even if you're an atheist, I would say, maybe just throw one out there. See, does any of us, we all wanted the world to go back to normal? Well, this ain't going back to normal. This is going back to a time when the only ways that humans seem to resolve anything is by killing each other, and that's not good. So, yeah. Look, I hope you're all well out there. Keep safe, and I guess we're just going to have to see how this whole thing unfolds. I don't know what to tell you guys. For one time in my life, for many times, I have no words for anything. There's nothing that's going to make this situation better, and there will be strikes in return, and there will be retaliation from that. So we're just going to have to see what happens after that, whether or not there's a emergency call from the UN, and like I don't know, like, is it for once the UN is actually going to be useful and prevent further bloodshed, or are they just going to side with America and Israel and just continue? Like, is there no path towards negotiations? Is that where we're at? Peace.